Unit 8, Lesson 8A, Exercises 2 and 3. 1.
It ruined my father's life, really. First it was alcohol, but later in his life it was gambling too. He just couldn't control it. Nowadays doctors offer treatment for this kind of problem, but back then there wasn't much help available. He was really on his own.
2.
Sometimes it takes me over an hour to drive to work, and it's only 10 kilometres. The roads are terrible. I blame all the parents taking their children to school by car. The local council needs to do something. Unfortunately, they just don't take the problem seriously.
3.
My brother left university a year ago, and he still hasn't found a job. About half of his friends are in the same situation. It's terrible. Most employers only want people with experience. But how do you get experience if you can't find a job? Companies need to provide training for young people. If they don't, how will they ever find work?
4.
There's a children's play area in town, but every time I take my children there, the equipment is broken. I blame teenagers. I know they're bored, but why do they have to damage public property? I don't know what the solution is. Maybe the council should install security cameras.
5.
It's been getting worse for a few years now. Sometimes there are groups of 15 or 20 young men on the street with their faces covered. It's frightening. Most of the older people around here are afraid to go out. The police used to control it better, but now there aren't as many police officers around. The government needs to increase police numbers immediately. That's my opinion anyway.
6.
My sister is a primary school teacher, and she says it's a major problem. Some families can't afford shoes for their children, and a lot of children are coming to school hungry. She wrote to her MP about it, but nothing happened. Nobody seemed to care. Then the local newspaper decided to launch an investigation, and suddenly people took more interest.